like to gather just a little closer? Our service today will be short but dignified. There'll just be a few words about Jack, and then Alan will lay a wreath, and then we move into a short act of remembrance. And then after that we have our band's own version of Old Faithful. – 2014 marks the 100th anniversary of the start of World War I. Many hoped it would be the war that would end all wars. On the first Christmas day of that war, a football match would take place in no man's land. Next year that match will be the central focus for many football fans throughout the land as they pay their respects, as they remember. In John Jack Harrison, VCMC, we at Hull FC have our very own link with that great conflict. And No Man's Land would feature in Jack's story too, but with a very different outcome. Leading his men into the nighttime darkness that was No Man's Land, they would be pinned down by heavy rifle and machine gun fire. Jack would lead 2 failed attempts to take that gun. Drastic action was needed. Armed only with a pistol, Jack was determined to save his men. He would make one last attempt to take that machine gun position in order to save the lives of his company. In doing so, it would cost Jack his life. He would be reported missing, believed killed. After the war, in recognition of Jack's heroic action, his widow, Lily, was presented with the Victoria Cross, the highest military award for bravery. Almost a century later, Jack's bravery and self-sacrifice continues to be an inspiration to new generations of rugby players. Each year, youngsters from special needs schools compete in memory of Jack, and the top 2 teams play out their final during the half-time interval in front of the FC faithful. And each year we make a point of reminding those youngsters that they're all winners. For each day they have to overcome adversity as they display the same courage and determination as Jack did. Those qualities have never been needed more in a world that must learn the lesson from the past. This memorial stands as a fitting reminder to one of our own. And we remember too the many faithful who have also given their lives for the benefit of others. Jack Harrison, VCMC, without doubt one of the club's greatest and bravest players. This memorial stands as a reminder of the greatest sacrifice that any individual can make, to lay down one's life for another. May we never forget those sacrifices, and the sacrifices that are still being made today, as the voices of the fallen call to us through the silence. For your tomorrow, we gave our today. Alan. So let us remember before God and commend to his eternal keeping those who have died for others in war, those who we knew, those whom we did not know, but whose memory we treasure, and all who have lived and served and died in the service of all. They shall grow not old, as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun, and in the morning, we will remember them. You go home, tell them of us and say, for your tomorrow, we gave our today.